please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge to the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
You nervous, Richard? Again, welcome to the 2015 commencement. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the graduates and their parents for being here today. At this time, it's my honor and my privilege to introduce Dr. Michael Dobransky, Chairman of the Suffolk School Board.
Thank you, Mr. McLemore. And before I introduce our speaker today, I'd like to introduce some other important people that are here, our school board members. Dr. Judith Buck, would you please stand? Mr. Enoch Copeland. Ms. Phyllis Byram. Ms. Skeeter. Ms. Bouchard. And Mr. Mitnick. Thank you very much for being here. It is my honor to introduce to you our superintendent, Dr. Darren Whitney, who was named superintendent of Suffolk Public Schools in 2011. Dr. Whitney has served for the public schools for the last 18 years in his capacity as a teacher, principal, assistant superintendent, deputy superintendent, and now superintendent of Suffolk Public Schools. During his time as superintendent, he's done many important things for us here. He's introduced the IB program, the STEM program, the Science, Technology, and Engineering Mathematics, a Pathways to Engineering program, especially here at Nansemond River, and the IB program, which are all important programs to us to further our students' education. His wife, Conjo, is a reading specialist in Suffolk Public Schools, and his daughter, Whitney, was a graduate here from Nansemond River last year. Let's welcome Dr. Darren Whitney, please.
Good afternoon. Welcome, parents, special guests, teachers, staff, but most importantly, the class of 2015. I stand before you today to say congratulations on a job well done. Students, you have worked hard and you have earned this day. You have tested, you've been quizzed, and you've been schooled well enough for us to send you into the next chapter of your life. Parents, we thank you. We thank you for sharing your pride and joy with us over the last 13 years. We have done our very best to prepare all of our students, and I'm very proud to see our students transition to this next level. Today, I want to spend just a few moments to offer our students and perhaps some of our guests some advice. When I say just a few minutes, I mean that. My daughter sat right where you are last year, and when I asked for advice, she said, "Dad, you talk too long," so I'm going to keep it real short. Today I want to talk about a book that I have read, started reading earlier this year. It's a book in reference to mindsets. Mindset is a very simple idea developed by Stanford University psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck. This idea of mindset can make all the difference in the world. This author suggests there are two different mindsets, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. In a fixed mindset, people believe their basic qualities, such as intelligence or talent, are simply fixed traits. In a fixed mindset, time is spent documenting your intelligence or your talent instead of developing them. Those of us with a fixed mindset believe talent alone creates success without little effort. But there's a different type of mindset, and I would encourage each of us to strive to develop. Again, it's called a growth mindset. You see, in a growth mindset, people believe that their most basic abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Brains and talent are just the starting point. But if we go back to a fixed mindset, in a fixed mindset, you want to hide your flaws so that you're not judged or labeled as a failure. But if you move back to a growth mindset, your flaws are just the to-do list of things to improve. In a fixed mindset, you stick with what you know to keep up your confidence. But in a growth mindset, you keep up your confidence by always pushing into the unfamiliar to make sure you're always learning. In a fixed mindset, mistakes and failures define us. But in a growth mindset, failures and mistakes are only temporary setbacks and can often serve as motivation to improve. The final example of fixed mindset, you may believe that you're romantically compatible with someone, and because you are, you should share all of each other's views, and everything should just come naturally. But in a true growth mindset, you believe a lasting relationship comes from effort and working through challenging differences. Now that you have heard some examples of the two different mindsets, I ask, which do you have? Do you have a fixed mindset or growth mindset? Well, to be totally honest, I think it's fair to say that many of us have a fixed mindset. But there is hope. There's much hope because we can move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset if we consider 4 steps. Step 1, learn to hear that fixed mindset voice. That's that little voice that we hear that kind of puts you down a little. You know, it says, I should not have even tried this. Or it might say, I'll never get this job. Or perhaps, fellas, it might go like this. She'll never go out with someone like me. So you need to recognize that what you're hearing is considered a fixed mindset voice. The second step is towards moving towards a growth mindset is to recognize that you have a choice. You can listen to and support the fixed mindset voice. In other words, accept that voice that tells you you're not good enough or that your skill set is lacking, that you can't do it. But the other choice is that you can see your challenges as stumbling blocks and learning experiences. The third step is to talk back to that voice you hear. It's not often people tell you to talk to yourself, but it's a matter of reflecting. When that fixed mindset voice says, if you don't try, you can protect yourself and keep your dignity. Consider what the growth mindset would hear. The response should be, if I don't try, I automatically fail, and there's no dignity in that. And the final step to moving towards a growth mindset includes taking the growth mindset into action. Take on the challenges wholeheartedly and learn from your setbacks. In closing, as I sit here and I think about mindsets, it boils down to this. What we think and how we think fuel how our behavior can predict our success. You have the ability to become more intelligent, more artistic, more athletic, and more successful simply by focusing on the processes and not just the outcomes. Congratulations, class of 2015, and I wish you all the very best growth mindset in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Whitney. At this time, we'll have our salutatorian, Amelia Coral, give her remarks.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming here to witness our beginning, and not an ending, as we may have supposed, although we and our parents are sure to shed tears for those moments which now fade to memories, the homecoming games and pep rallies, our first cars and our first dates, our first time staying out late. The friends that we've made here we'll always remember, even when we don't see them back at school this September. We'll take these memories and our learned lessons, our big dreams and our good intentions, and venture beyond this high school, which is just what it's prepared us to do. I see it reflected in every face here, just how much we've accomplished in the last 4 years. When we came to Nansemond as nervous freshmen, all the way back in 2011, this moment seemed an eternity away. But through our hard work, today is the day. From the well-planned and the organized, to the last minute and late nights, we've tried our best and we've grown from it. We're not the same now as we were as middle school kids. Let us give gratitude to those who helped us down this road. We never could have made it here alone. Thank you, parents, teachers, principals, friends. You are the means by which we've achieved this end. Not least of all, let's be thankful for our own dedication. There were times we were tired, when we were impatient. There were times where we wanted to quit, but we didn't. And so each of us has earned the right to this beginning. Let's take a moment to appreciate just how far we've come. High school may be over, but our lives have just begun.
Good evening. Our seniors have worked very hard this year applying for scholarships. This is a very time-consuming process that requires perseverance and hard work. It also requires students who have worked hard their entire high school careers to have the qualifications necessary to be eligible for these scholarships. I am very proud to announce that so far our students have been awarded over $4.5 million in scholarships and grants from colleges and community organizations. In addition to scholarships, this year's graduating class has logged over 8,000 community service hours and earned 463 special seals on their diplomas. At this time, I'd like to introduce Richard Hyman. He's our valedictorian for his remarks.
Can't see. What's up, my fellow graduates? We have been through so much for the past dozen years, and I cannot believe we're graduating today. Before I begin, I would like to point out that they saved the best school for last. Graduations, I decided, are not for the students. They are for those who gave their time to see success shine from their student. And with that, I would like to recognize those who gave their time. Teachers. Without them, none of us will have the knowledge we have today and the life lessons we can apply outside of school. Personally, I'd like to thank all my teachers who've made learning fun, especially Ms. Davis, Mr. Dildy, Mr. Bartholomew, Ms. Weaver, Mr. Reed, and of course, Ms. Roundtree. Staff and administration. They are essentially the backbone of Nansemond River by doing the day-to-day tasks to keep the school functioning. Thank you for all your hard work, especially the one who amazes me the most, Mr. McLemore. I never knew a principal who loves his faculty, students, and school as much as this man. Thank you. Friends. What's life without friends? Friends are there for any type of support, and they know how to make a long-lasting memory. That's why I am grateful for all my friendships I made in the past years. Parents and family, last but not undoubtedly least. They have pushed us, tolerated us, and inspired us to accomplish what we have done today and more. Personally, I'd like to thank my parents because they are everything to me, and I'm truly amazed of who they are and what they do. Without them, I wouldn't be here today, literally. I love you both, and I love my family. Graduations may be for those who gave their time to see success shine, but this speech is for the graduates. Life is a series of moments, and what we do in these moments is what determines our lives. We never know when they will happen or how they will affect us, but we'll know but we do know that they will mark our lives forever. A moment is a very brief period of time and of importance where it feels like a force is pushing you in any given direction. That direction may be good or it may be bad. It just depends on the person experiencing the moment. An excerpt from a movie described a moment as the moment an impact proves potential for change. It has ripple effects far beyond what we can predict, sending some particles crashing together and making them closer than ever before, while sending others spinning off into great ventures, landing them where you never thought you found them. That's things about moments like these. You can't, no matter how hard you try, controlling how it's going to affect you. You just gotta let the gliding parts go where they may and wait for the next collision. Those are some wise words from a former dancer. Right here, right now is a moment if you realize it or not. High school is a place where everyone tries to stay relevant by trying to be something they aren't. This is true, as we have seen in the past 4 years, but it's also applicable to the real world. Too many people are buying things they can't afford with the money they don't have to impress people they don't like. We must never do that. We ought to be true to ourselves and stop faking it for others to see. Keep it real. I'd rather be hated for who I am than be loved for who I am not. People will generally like us for who we are, not for the display we put on for the world. We ought to trust ourselves in any decision we make. I don't like to gamble, but if there's one thing I'm willing to bet on, it's myself. We must gain the courage to stand for who we are and never back down and never surrender for anyone. Remember that there's no one I'd rather be than me. We all should be comfortable in our own skin. If you think that tattoo fully expresses who you are, then get that butterfly tattoo. If you want neon green hair, then by all means, get neon green hair. Let no one stop you from feeling better about yourself. Remember that your identity is most valuable possession. Protect it because no one else will. Be cautious, but most importantly, be yourself because you is smart, you is kind, and you is important. Life should be open-ended. Therefore, moments within it should open many, many roads. Everyone ought to take chances. There is no right way to live a life because each of us is a different person, starting from a different point and bound for a different destination. We will never know how life will unfold, so always take the opportunity when it presents itself because we will never know when it will come again. At the end of the day, our happiness is all that matters. We ought to live our lives with no regrets. You should be able to do what you want, what you really, really want, and say what you want, what you really, really want. But always remember there will be consequences for your action. In life, we'll sometimes have to venture outside our comfort zone. It may seem scary, but we have to man or woman up and deal with it because the future is worth the fight. In life, dreams do come true. One thing I always tell myself, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. Nothing is impossible. If a person can not only reach the top of Everest, but also the surface of the moon, then our possibilities are endless. We can accomplish anything we set our minds to. And we must not let anyone define our limits because the limit does not exist. Many people told me that I couldn't be valedictorian. To those people, guess who's making this speech? Never wait for your dreams to come true. You have to set it into motion by putting in the effort. Remember that a dream without a plan is just a wish. I've always defined the ability to overcome the impossible. We ought to count these moments and we dare to aim higher, to break barriers, to reach for the stars, to make the unknown known. We count these moments as our proudest achievement. However, our greatest accomplishments cannot be behind us because our destiny lies in front of us. We all know life isn't all about sunshines and rainbows, so let's not ignore the fact that the world will screw you over. In life, you may realize that you can't always win, no matter how hard you try. Sometimes non-deserving people will win by getting the career you want, the promotion you work for, and the dream you earn. Don't let that bring you down because if they can't see your full potential, then show them what they're missing by proving them wrong in their decision. Make them feel stupid. Sometimes working hard will not get what you deserve. However, that does not mean you can slack off. Never half-arse anything. Work until you no longer have to introduce yourself. Therefore, you should always give it your all and have integrity of what you do because someone would always be watching. Unfortunately, the world will seem scary and dark at sometimes, but this is why you must find the light and guide that will guide you to better things. As Hunter Foster says, keep on keeping on. You will make mistakes, that's a fact, but not learning from those mistakes is plain stupidity. The past can hurt you, but you can either run from it or learn from it. Just because we will make mistakes doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Trying may not always result in success. Occasionally you will fail miserably, like I just did. But failing at something doesn't mean you're a failure. However, it is the first step to become something good. So give it a try because you won't know what will happen until it happens. My first moment of high school consisted of a letter acceptance to Project Lead the Way. And because of that, I didn't have to make this speech 6 hours ago at Lakeland's graduation. That's right, I'm not supposed to be here because I'm zoned for Lakeland, along with Leonard Outland and one of my best friends, Jordan West. We are grateful for the program and love it. Throughout my senior year, moments and memories have been made, like going to Busch Gardens more than 30 times with Rand and Glosson, completing the Blazing Challenge at B-Dubs after one football game, I hate spicy foods, going to the Winter Meltdown with Christine Pinnell and yet another one of my best friends, Trinity Torres, eating pancakes with Michael Betts, Rand Glosson, Christina Super, and Zachary Rude on National Pancake Day, going to a Logic concert with Mitchell Westall on the same day, and prom with my squad. Ryan Fry, Haley Askew, Benjamin Adams, Amy Rice, Desiree Polino, Logan Eubanks, Matthew Clark, and Elaine Miller. Oh, also Nathan Sargent, and of course my date, Brandon Glosson. And finally, laser tag with Michael Betts, Jathan Foster, and Chris Long, where I was compared to Hitler because I brainwashed him for staying for 6 hours. Moments are all around us, and we experience them every day, year to year, lifetime to lifetime. We have a lot in store for us, the graduating class of 2015 Nansemond River High School. And on that note, shout out to Imani Wright, Emily Miller, Noah Kent, Everett Lee, Jamie Latini, Sydney Presley and Nipun Chabra, Haley Reed, and my best friend since 4th grade, Chelsea Hurst, simply because they asked. Let me conclude by saying we have been enslaved by what is now classified as the education system for so long that it has been an average of 12 years and 276 days, and it gives me great pride and joy that we don't have to count these days anymore. Because we're free at last. We're free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last. Thank you, everyone, and good luck on your future endeavors, graduates.
Dr. Dobransky, Dr. Whitney, Mr. McLemore, members of the school board, faculty, parents, and friends, I present to you those students who have met their academic and program objectives as prescribed by the Commonwealth of Virginia and Suffolk City Public Schools. They are hereby declared candidates for graduation in the Nansemond River High School graduating class of 2015. Would the valedictorian and salutatorian take their places? Up here. Yeah. Valedictorian, Richard Hyman III. Salutatorian, Amelia Coral. Gabriel Perez. First row, please rise. Proceed to the stage. Alyssa Abiley. Audrey Ainsley. Haley Allspaw. Malcolm Anderson. Christian Arnquist. Anthony Artis. Ryan Askew. Malik Backman. Catherine Baez. Michaela Banks. Skyland Barbie. Hannah Baril. Lam B. Kendall Beatty. Mia Beltran. Charles Berlin. Michael Betts. Merritt Blah. James Boone Jr. Jasmine Boone. Justice Boyd. Austin Browning. Morgan Burnett. Kennedy Butler. Danielle Caballero. Emily Carson. Emmett Chang. Nipun Chabra. Jada Clark. Matthew Clark. Kristen Coburn. Macy Combs. Christine Corneja. Hillary Cotton III. Logan Cruz. Kayla Swiklinski. Darian Dean. Zachary Dearborn. Mitchell De Los Santos. Courtney DeLucia. Shannon Dorn. Kenneth Douglas. Samson Edmonds. Cody Edwards. Felicia Elliott. Isabel Erdman. Annalyn Escobar. Shalyn Evans. Jasmine Favors. Ebony Felton. Joseph Ficklin. Leonard Floyd Jr. Ryan Fry. Ariel Gaines. Rhiannon Glosson. Kayla Glover. Emily Grass. Ryan Greening. Janae Gregory. Joy Gregory. Ariel Griffith. Evan Hale. Paul Hall. Kendra Hamilton. Rachel Hamilton. Samantha Henry. Alexis Hernandez. Kylie Hess. Austin Hyman. Emery Hill. Hannah Hill. Miranda Hill. Tyler Hobbs. Frank Ashley Horton. Daphne Hostetter. Kiera Hunter. Chelsea Hurst. Imani Ireland. Kristen Jackson. Sharnay Jewelhart. Brittany Johnson. DeAndre Jones. Rachel Josie. Talisha Cabay. Noah Kent. Zachary King. Jalen Kirksey. Brennan Klein. Ashley Kahinka. Ernest Lanthorn III. Everett Lee. Jamie Lentini. Benjamin Leonard. Morgan Littlejohn. Charles Logan. Gabby Lopez. Diamond Love. Morgan Lowers. John Lowry. Haley Madry. Aisha Malik. Joshua Marchatelli. Courtney Matthews. Cortland McClure. Mackay McMillan. Elaine Miller. Emily Miller. Raven Mills. Aja Moore. Chance Morey. Justin Naylor. Malcolm Nurse. Kevin O'Brien. Laura Ortiz. Dustin Osborne. Leonard Outland. Lauren Pelagi. Callie Parham. Aaron Parker. Diamond Parker. Desiree Patterson. Joseph Pedersen. Desiree Polino. Antonio Perez. Christine Pinell. Manuel Powell. Sydney Presley. Haley Reed. Susanna Reeves. Zylan Renshaw. Amy Rice. Noah Rice. Keaton Rivers, sorry. Alexis Rogers. Haiti Ruiz. Margaret Runyon. Brianna Rush. Janasia Sadler. Nathan Sargent. Robert Schatzel II. Billy Schubert. Jonathan Sharp. Vera Chenard. Antonio Sims. Darius Smith. Lauren Smith. Mackenzie Solari. Brooklyn Spain. Tyler Stevens. Nyasia Stevens. Jordan Stockman. Abigail Stapira. Katie Strickland. Christina Super. Charity Taylor. Erica Thomas. Morgan Thompson. Trinity Torres. Catherine Valentine. Mackenzie Van Dyke. Brooke Vandewater. Desiree Walker. Jordan West. Mitchell Westall. Brooklyn Wilkerson. Landon Wilkerson. Sharice Williams. Ethan Woodruff. Keela Worrell. Daniel Abrams. Benjamin Adams. Devon Adams Jr. Mariah Adix. Jessica Aguilar. Cameron Alexander. Matthew Almond. Kyla Arroyo. Nadia Baker. Michaela Batiste. Kiera Beasley. Christian Bell. Jeremiah Bellamy. Andrew Birmingham. Sierra Bishop. Anthony Bradshaw. Anthony Bragg. Austin Brandriff. Austin Broglin. Kenyatta Brown. Kyle Carmone. Dante Cartagena. Mia Castile. Shatia Chalmers. Jacob Clark. Joshua Clark. Philip Collier Owens. Deanna Coriano. Jamonte Costin. Napoleon Cross. Mark Culberson. Ashante DeAndre. Malik Daniels. Tammy Davenport. Tamika Davis. Monique Dixon. Devin Duffy. Frederick Dupree Jr. Janae Edmonds. Henry Everhart IV. Anna Fosnock. Destiny Faw. Ryan Finley. Robert Fitzwater. Ross Flora. Jathan Foster. Aaron Fox. Michael Francisco. Cheyenne Gamble. Alexia Garrett. Joshua George. Rayshawn Gibbs. Christopher Hahn. Kiana Hamilton. Sean Harden. Shakira Harrison. Cheyenne Hayes. Hayden Hill. Hunter Hill. Katiana Hilliard. Hunter Holcomb. Demir Hobson. Andrea Imani Hughes. Corey Hughes. Freeman Hughes Jr. Dylan Isaac. Abdil Jackson. Kenneth Johnson Jr. Deja Jones. Tashiel Jones. Justin Jones Cummings. Keith Joyner. Tyree Josie. Deja Kelly. Benjamin Curley. Rodnell Jones III. Travis King. Kyla Ladralano. Corey Lambert. Dontavion Lauderdale. Tamara Lawrence. Erica Lawton. Brianna Lester. Kyle Lineberry. Taisha Manley. Zachary McCarson. Amanda McCarthy. Malik McKinney. Jarrell McMillan. Mariah McNeil. Sean Merriman Jr. Michael Miller Hayes. Donovan Morales. Jasmine Nelson. Tayshawn Nichols. Cooper Nolan. Justin Norfleet. Austin Olson. Darius Moe. India Owens. Anthony Parker III. Blake Parker. Destiny Parker. Gregory Parker. Jaquasia Patillo. Jaquan Peel. Rodney Perkins. Kenneth Pierce. Stephen Pierce. Jalen Pierre Levinston. Matthew Price. Anna Rayford. Kamani Ridley. David Rivera. Madison Revore. Keon Roberts. Destiny Robertson. Zachary Rude. Brandon Sargent. Deshaun Saunders. Quante Scott. Scarlett Sharp. D'Angelo Shiver. Aaron Smith. Lauren Snow. Bridget Sopko. Joseph Souza. Christian Springs. Christopher Stevens. Cameron Stevens. Philip Stevens. Juliana Stewart. Kelly Stith. Kevin Suggs Jr. Devion Sumner. Angelo Swan. Tahitha Talbot. Alicia Taylor. Ryan Thompson. Kari Thrasher. Deshaun Thurston Elliott. Corbin Townsend. Stashawn Turner. Ty Uzzle. Alnique Walker. Joshua Walls. Kiana Warren. Trelicia Warren. Keontae Waters. Jacob Wheeler. Candace James. Courtney James. Alana Wilkins. Eternity Williams. Jaleel Williams. Leslie Winfield. Anicia Woods. Brandon Woolston. Tyler Workman. Imani Wright. Jessica Yowell. Kara Lyles. Dr. Dobransky, Dr. Whitney, Mr. McLemore, I'd like to present the class of 2015. At this time, we have a special presentation by Dr. Tara Atkins Brady from Paul D. Camp Community College.
Good afternoon, everyone. Wow, so many happy people in one place is a beautiful thing. It's my pleasure at this time to honor and recognize the Nansemond River High School students who have obtained a one-year general education certificate or a two-year general studies associate's degree from Paul D. Camp Community College. Just very briefly, for those of you who may not know, dual enrollment is a program that allows qualified high school students to enroll in college courses while they are still in high school. This allows them to simultaneously earn college credit and credits that meet the requirements for high school graduation. Dual enrollment provides students with early exposure to the demands of college coursework while reducing the time and expense associated with earning a college degree. In addition, Paul D. Camp Community College's dual enrollment agreement with Suffolk Public Schools provides a plan for students to earn a college degree or certificate concurrent with their high school graduation. We are hopeful that more students, more of your family members and friends will be encouraged by today's presentation and consider this option. In addition, Governor Terry McAuliffe has authorized the issuance of special medallions recognizing those students graduating from a dual enrollment program. So now it is my distinct honor to present this Gold Governor's Medallion in recognition and in high esteem for this tremendous accomplishment to the following students. Would you please come forward as I call your name? Rachel Hamilton.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Richard Hyman. John Lowry. Mr. Lowry, it's yours as well. Congratulations. Christine Pinell. Trinity Torres. And Jordan West. Congratulations again to these wonderful students.
I just have a few things to say. You know, it was interesting as I was giving the diploma covers up here, how many of the students that came through the line thanked me. I'm the one that should be thanking you. Thank you for everything you have done at Nansemond River. This evening before we leave, just a few comments I want to make. First of all, I want to thank the school board, Dr. Whitney's central office, for all of your help and support for the students at Nansemond River. You should be very proud that you've had an important role in the success of not only this group of young people, but to all the students of Suffolk Public Schools. I want to thank the staff of Nansemond River High School for your support, your hard work, to all of these students and to all the students in the halls and classrooms of Nansemond River High School. You are truly the best at what you do, and I am so thankful that you are at Nansemond River High School. Parents, I also want to thank you for your support of Nansemond River High School. You're always willing to do what is needed to help our school and students be successful in all areas. As I thought about what I wanted to say today to you, the class of 2015, and to your parents, I reflected back to the past years of past graduations. I thought of the young people just like you who were getting ready to enter a new chapter in their life. I thought, what can I say to you that you've not already heard? And Monday night it came to me. Monday night it came to me. Because you see, Monday night, I welcomed my second grandchild into this world. And I thought about the parents, what that felt like years and years ago when these children were born. What joy that brought you and what joy they have brought you ever since. But I thought about this too, because my grandson was premature. He weighed 4 pounds. He was 32 weeks old. And the nurse that took care of him was a former Nansemond River student. Her name is Brittany Frame, and many of us may remember. Also, one of the other nurses, her child goes to Nansemond River, the mother of one of the children at Nansemond River. And I thought how grateful I am that one of our former students took care of my grandchild. But you know something? As I saw that little life there, I realized that there's a single word that I need to remind us all of today. A word so powerful, it controls our everyday. And that word is time. As parents, you see your children graduating from high school today, and you remember when they were born, and you ask that question, where did the time go? You remember the time they took their first step, slept all night, said their first word, got their driver's license, had their first date, played Little League, and now they're moving into a new time in their lives and a new time in your life as well. Today, parents, remember the past, but look forward to the future, because as parents, your child will still need your help and guidance for the rest of their life. Take the time to be there for them when they need you. To the class of 2015, thank you for all your hard work over the last 4 years. You have accomplished much, and you should be very proud of yourself. The time has come for you to enter a new part in your life. You will move on to college, to the military, to jobs after today, and I know you will be successful. But today, take the time to thank those in your life that have helped you get to this point. I know as adults in your life, they have been there for you, the adults in your life. You may not always agree with them. I know I didn't as a young person. But remember something my father told me. It is so true. You will understand when you have children. To the class of 2015, I know you can't wait to move on with your life, but slow down. Take the time to enjoy the journey. There will be good and bad times, but it is how you handle them that will help you be successful. You will never stop learning. You will always need the support of others. You may not believe this now, but time does move very fast. You too will look back in the years to come and wonder where the time went. Lastly, I think of the words of Carol Burnett when she used to close her TV show, and I think it best sums up my feelings toward you. I'm so glad we had this time together. And now to the class of 2015. Please stand. Dr. Dobransky, school board members, Dr. Whitney, by the power granted to me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I declare that you, the class of 2015, have achieved the requirements set forth by the Commonwealth and Suffolk Public Schools. You are officially graduates of Nansemond River High School. You may turn your tassel.